We all deserve to receive the highest quality medical care. And with a single focus to enhance the quality of life for those nearing the end of life's journey and for those who grieve, we traveled to San Diego and met up with the Elizabeth Hospice. As California's largest nonprofit hospice provider, the Elizabeth Hospice cares for anyone who is facing the challenges associated with a serious or life-limiting illness.
Elizabeth Hospice is a nonprofit hospice and palliative care healthcare organization. We provide medical, social, and spiritual services to children and adults who are managing through the challenges of a life-limiting illness, as well as children and adults who are managing the loss of a loved one, sometimes feeling alone, and we provide grief services for them.
From hospice care to palliative care, from pediatric care to grief support, the Elizabeth Hospice believes in the power of care.
Hospice is an interdisciplinary approach to healthcare, meaning we have physicians, nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, and home health aides all working together to take care of the patient and family. It's also a service that can be provided anywhere the patient calls home. Even if home is a temporary place like a hospital or a skilled nursing facility, we also care for patients a lot in their own homes, and sometimes we care for them in homeless shelters out in our community. So really, it's a service that can be provided just about anywhere.
We have the only pediatric hospice in San Diego County, so it's our responsibility that we take very seriously to be there, to be extremely responsive, to alleviate all the symptoms as best we can, but also to journey with them and to enable them to trust us so that the parents can once again focus on the parent role instead of being on caregivers. They know that the medical and the nursing responsibilities are now taken off their shoulders so they can focus on being loving family members for that child.
Grieving the passing of a loved one is a deeply personal experience, but the grief journey can be easier when there is someone to help and guide you.
We have the best grief program in San Diego County because we know that the process doesn't end when the patient dies. Actually, that's the beginning of a new journey for the surviving family members. We have one-on-one counseling, we have group supports, we have an award-winning children's program with weekly meetings, with Camp Sparrow, which allows them to have a very intensive weekend of healing. We have arts and crafts, we have games, we have a hospital room here in our grief center so that children can go to that hospital room and see it and deal with the memories they had when their family members were in a hospital bed. We also have a very special room we call the volcano room. It's a padded room with padding on all four walls and the floor that allows children to take out their aggressions physically in a safe and appropriate manner. Through all of this grief program, we're able to give families, adults, and children a way to recover from their losses so they can continue to live in very meaningful and productive ways after their loss.
The Elizabeth Hospice believes that every person should be treated with compassion and dignity.
The level of care that we give to our community and the heart that we bring to it actually makes us one of the world's greatest hospices.
Being there for people through the times in which they need care the most, the Elizabeth Hospice is one of the world's greatest.